first followers?
Jesus' first followers were a group of fishermen, tax collectors, a Jewish zealot named Simon the Zealot.
Pimps, whores,
Pimps, whores. Yes, that was definitely part of it also.
and you're saying these are credible people?
Yes, I certainly am.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
How could you say
You don't trust fishermen, carpenters?
you don't trust pimps? You trust pimps. You trust whores.
I've worked among pimps and prostitutes. And there's some people that are pimps and prostitutes that I have learned to trust because the evidence is they're reliable. Do you think every student at UT Austin is reliable?
That's of course not.
Good. So how do you determine reliability?
Evidence.
Thank you. Evidence. So, when I meet a person, I don't cross them off as, oh, gee, you're a pimp or you're a prostitute, therefore you're unreliable. No. I get to know an individual as an individual, and then, based on evidence of reliability, I trust them. Based on evidence that they're not reliable, I don't trust them. It's that simple.
You don't think their actions dictate reliability?
In some senses, yes. But I've never met a perfect human being. That's why I would never put my ultimate trust in any human being. But I have met people who are more reliable than others, yes, sir. And I agree with you, there are not an awful lot of pimps that I would trust, and there are not an awful lot of prostitutes I would trust. But there are some that I got to know in inner city Boston who are reliable. Yeah, well, Peter, James, and John were not pimps, okay? Peter, James, and John were fishermen. Matthew was a tax collector. No, I don't trust everybody in the IRS, but I trust a lot of people in the IRS. Well, Matthew was a tax collector. Come on, man, what's your point? Think. God gave all of us two ends, one to sit on and the other to think with. Our entire future depends upon which one we use. Heads you win, tails you lose. Think. I hope that we in a university setting are not so elitist that we say you cannot trust blue-collar workers like fishermen and carpenters or tax collectors.
I didn't say that you couldn't trust fishermen and carpenters. I'm saying that pimps, prostitutes, and whores are not credible people.
Well, Peter, James, John, Andrew, Bartholomew, Simon the Zealot, Judas Iscariot, none of them were pimps or prostitutes. So what on earth is your point?
Their point is that Jesus' first followers were whores and prostitutes. That's a proof.
No, they were not all whores and prostitutes and pimps.
Was Jesus a Jew?
Yeah, he sure was a Jew.
Okay, so you're worshiping a Jew, are you not?
I worship a Jew. You got that right.
Okay, great. Now, what was Jesus' first meal? His last meal, I'm sorry.
What was his last meal? What do you mean?